Okay, so I'm going to start the recording now. I have a lot to go over. I talked to a lot of you guys, and I'm really, really excited. So, okay, where we're going to start posting. A lot of these, what I'm going to go over tonight is just general across the board. Either people have had questions, concerns, or struggles with lately. So I just want to kind of go through everything because everybody's kind of touching on the same stuff. So posting. Post anywhere between 2 to 4 times a day, at least, okay? And do not make all of them, it works, it works, it works. So, because treat this as, okay, you are a small business owner now. So you purchased your kit, you just opted into being a small business owner. However, you're still a person when you go home from the office, right? You know what I'm saying? You still go home to a family and friends and you have a social life. Well, sometimes it gets really hard as a small business owner who can carry this wherever they go and separating the two. Well, you kind of like, I try to join the two together. So I look at my Facebook and my Instagram as my platforms. They are my platforms for where I'm going to post, I'm going to talk and promote my products because I have one vehicle. This is a one vehicle household. I can't go see people face to face during the day because my husband has the vehicle during the day. Sometimes we try to switch and make it work, but social media is just my thing, man. So if I have to, I will go live more. If I have to, I will voice chat more. Just because I don't or I can't go belly to belly doesn't mean I wouldn't be willing to. You get what I mean? Like I am willing to do whatever it takes to get to where I want. So we're going to talk a little bit about goals later, but you got to know what you're kind of doing in this. Like, why do you want this? Why do you want to keep going? Because you're going to have off days. So if I am trying to promote, if I'm trying to look for DTs, if I'm trying to push for volume, it kind of depends on what my posts look like. So I post anywhere between 2 to 4 times a day. I'll usually do one filler post or one interactive post, something that catches a lot of attention, gets a lot of likes, reactions, comments. Even if my team starts vibing off of it, all of it just kind of bounces together. And usually they're so simple, guys, okay? Shelby Dupree did a really great one last night. What was it? It was like this post with the little, thumbs up for if you have an iPhone and love if you have an Android. That was it. People are reacting to it and some people are commenting on it. I did a good one the other day that got a ton of response. It was just a birthday thing. I said, if your birthday is on this month, do the like. If it's on this month, do the heart. You want to try to get as many interactions as possible because that's how people are going to see your posts. If you're posting meme after meme after meme every single hour, you're hurting your business. You're hurting your business in more than one way. So not only does it kill your Facebook algorithm, and then it kind of diminishes the quality of your posts. So Facebook says, well, this isn't really good content. We're just gonna like lower that in the C post, and if people comment or like on it, that's okay. But we're just catching on to that. Like people are saying that they're having a hard time with host to post. You're having a hard time with host to post because you've been using the same ones over and over and over again. And even if you're switching up like 3 words, you gotta try to revamp them like completely. Like I've been adding photos without I've been doing photos. I've been switching up to like fall. I've been wording it a lot differently. I make them unique to me. Also, I'm a product of the product, okay? I treat this as a small business. I wouldn't purchase something from Target if, the owner isn't even going to buy from its own store. Like, why would I support somebody who's like, I'm not even going to purchase from my own thing because I don't know. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, can you really take it seriously? If I want you to purchase from me or to join my team and I'm not really staying consistent or I'm not really talking about it in the long haul, are you going to take me seriously? Are you really going to want to just join with me? I don't know. That's kind of, I try to put myself into the perspective of the audience at all times, at all costs. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes that was really hard in the beginning because I was extremely impulsive. So be a product of the product. So product post, I will do, like right now I'm pushing hard for volume. I'll probably do about 2 a day. Normally, if I'm like going for more of growing my team, I'm going to do 2 live posts a day. And I'm also going to talk a lot. You're going to see my face a lot. I'm either going to go live at like 2 to 3 times a week and talk about my story or talk about objections that maybe my potentials are having. And because we all know that we're having the same ones. I don't think I have time for this. I don't think that I have enough money. I mean, that was me. I didn't think I had enough time. Like I was a sleep deprived new parent trying to like keep my own shiz together, okay? Feed myself, learn how to breastfeed my kid, keep a social life while not going crazy and just like falling and collapsing to the floor every day because I was so hormonal. And then I couldn't even bear the thought of like going back to work. But that was me when I joined this business, and I couldn't see how I was going to fit it in. But then I really started to pay attention to when I was using my phone. Okay. I was scrolling a lot. I was interacting a lot, and I thought I was working my business, but I wasn't. Scrolling through your feed and liking on comments and yada yada should not take you more than 5 minutes. I do it like quick, bam, bam, boom. I'm not gonna, my internet connection is unstable. I try really hard to stay intentional about that because it's so easy to get lost in the scroll. Or you see something juicy and you pause, and then you go into that and then you pause again. And that's just wasting time when you could be using that time to reaching out to people or creating a good post that gets kind of them coming to you, right? So that's how I see it. Like, that's my important thing, okay? I need people to see what I have to offer here, or they're not gonna buy anything, because think of it like a storefront window. Your sign to the door is open every time you post. If you don't post and you follow up with somebody and they don't even remember what they've talked to you about, or they don't care, because I don't know about you, but before this business, I didn't scroll up and through my messages. I didn't care. Like, I was just boom, 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 have this quick conversation. If you forgot about me or you lost me, that was it. That was gone. It happened all the time, which reminds me to tell you, somebody said today that, how do you not feel annoying when you're following up? It's your job. It's your job to follow up. And I can't even say it lightly, because I heard it in the 10X rule and I agreed with it 110%. The reason why it's your job to follow up, because I had somebody message me once. She offered me the unique new mascara, and I didn't have the money. I needed to wait like 2 weeks for my husband to get paid. I don't know who this girl was. I wanted to help her out. I had no idea who she was, and I didn't write her in my book because that was not like my plan. So I just figured she would follow up. She never followed up with me until it was too late. Somebody had already talked to me again, and I had the money 2 weeks later. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with you, even though I wanted to support this other girl. So that's another thing about follow-ups. Like, you also have to remember to keep track. So this is something that I have personally struggled with, is keeping track of my potentials. And because I know that I do this, every Sunday I map out my week, sometimes my month if I'm really ambitious. Not every time, but like, so I will show you what my planner looks like right now. And you're gonna maybe freak out a little. It's fine, because your organization is not the same as mine. This is my Monday through Wednesday. There's lots of colors. I like color coordination, and how it is set up. Every Sunday I go through my list and I write down a 6 list. My posting, what I have set for a goal for myself. Like I have it on here. Post 2 to 4 times a day. Add 15 to 75 new Facebook friends. Captivate 3 to 500 people. Cleaner. Message 50 to 100 new. Love up on my team. Like these are things that are important to me in my business. So I make it a priority to write them down and make sure I fit them in my week. And y'all, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I don't sit on my butt all day. Like, okay, my day consists of I wake up an hour early so that I can make time for my business and this 6 list. This 6 list that I built for myself. Your 6 list can look however you want. You got to know what your goal is, and then you just got to take the baby steps to work towards that goal. So I set my 6 lists up, and I like doing it in the morning personally because it feels really good to get all of my business stuff out of the way by 11 o'clock. And I can't even say this enough. I hate mornings. I am not a morning person. It takes me a long time to like not be a zombie. I need coffee. I need like good motivation. So I've been getting on a working Zoom with Ali Frazier every morning at 6 a.m. I don't know if she's going to continue them with September, or I would gladly invite you. I've already asked, so I'll find out. But it gets me pumped, fired up, and I usually knock out my list. That's it in like 2 hours. So sometimes I can work the full 2 hours. Sometimes I can't because Wade wakes up. So stay-at-home mom does not mean my day is predictable at all. Sometimes he wakes up at 7. Sometimes he wakes up at 6:30. Sometimes he wakes up at 8. Sometimes he sleeps in till 10, and I get really lucky. It doesn't happen a lot. And I just have to make do with what I've got. I made a 6 list, so that means I have to find time to do this. So today was kind of busy, and I didn't get to it this morning because Wade woke up early. So you know what I did? Where's my list? I took notes and I planned out my team meetings and my giveaways all when Wade was taking his first nap. It was about 20 minutes. I didn't get that much time. I had to then work on his lunch, and I was actually voice chatting a lot of you guys during that time. He runs around, he's very mobile, he's needy, and he climbs the baby gate. So guess what? He's attached to my hip all day long, y'all, and I can't have a phone in my face or he will freak out, or he will just be a naughty child all the time. And I don't want that. I want my kid to be a good kid, so I'm very present. Like I am, boom, I have to be there. So I talk to you guys during certain times, and then from like 2:30 to 7-ish, that time is like me, my husband, and Wade. And you guys will see me post. I will add friends. Like tonight I added friends. I was able to send 25 messages out. I got 2 hosts to post up in the span of 24 minutes while I was watching Big Brother on Netflix with my husband, snuggled up on the couch. And we used to do that before because I get tired, right? You want to put up your feet. I've been chasing around a toddler all day. And sometimes, yeah, I watch the screen and then I go back to my messaging, but I'm out and then I feel good because I've worked even just a little bit towards my goal. We are human, okay? We break commitments to ourselves all the time. I can't even tell you. I have this on my list. Clean bird cages, okay? I've had the clean bird cages on my list for 2 days, but I'm pushing real hard because it's the end of the month and it means my paycheck. It means my paycheck. So guess what? The birds can wait another day. I will get it done. I will get it done and I will make time for it. Or I'll do it tonight. I might even do it tonight because I got my list done. So that's what I'm saying. I made sure to try to get my list done so that I could fit all this stuff in, but I planned it all out. I even have that written down. So at the end of the night, I look at what I've done for my day, and if I have missed something, like clean bird cages, I add it to the list for the next day, and it's starred, and it's in red. Like I gotta do it. That means it has to be happening first. I have appointments in here. I have team Zooms. I have virtual wrap parties. Like, I don't have a full-time job, but I do this full-time, and I've made that my priority. You don't. You just have to message, post, follow up, and add friends. Like, if you want to start growing your team, I will teach you how to do that too while you're on the go. Let's see, which kind of I want to talk about. So that's my planner. That's what that looks like. Let me see what we've got for comments real quick. Following up. Okay, I think that's next on my list. Posting also can be super big. Even I did a post like a week ago saying who has anxiety. I got like 13 potentials from that, and like 4 of them said that they would order this Friday. Those are good numbers from just a post. I didn't have to message and reach out to those people like until after, obviously. And all I said was, "Hey, so I saw that you said you were struggling with anxiety. Is that true?" And then I said something like, it really sucks, and I completely understand where you're coming from. You have got to give this, what is it? Let me see. You have got to give this plant-based stress relief a shot. And then I kind of went over, I think I stole a script that Ali Frazier wrote a while ago, just a brief description of what Confianza was. And then I said, let me help you chill your anxieties. And then a lot of them were like, yeah, okay, cool. This sounds awesome. What do I got to do? And I explained, if you do a 90-day challenge with me, instead of paying the full $42, you're going to get it for $25. I'll give you 10% back at the 90 days are done. And like, I just hype it up. I make sure that they know it's special for them. Proofread posts. Proofread your posts. I do see your posts, and that's all I got to say. Read them out loud. Read them out loud before you post them. Look at what your grammar looks like, your spelling, if you have run-on sentences, because the thing is if other people see it and it stops them dead in their tracks, just remind yourself it's kind of like a professional thing. If you mess up and you have a mistake, play it off. It's funny. I'm not going to like be a Nazi about it. It's just, don't make it like a common thing. You know what I mean? I literally, if I can't stand to read it after 3 times, I'll send it to a sideline sister and be like, hey, can you just check this for me? And they can fix it for me and like see what I can't see. I don't know, whatever I can. Before and after photos you can use for product posts. You can like just say, oh my gosh, check this out, and then do like an arrow, and then in the comment section do a before and after picture that you really like. And usually I do a quick blip of like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe these results. I love these plant-based products. They're amazing. Who wants to give them a shot? Just something really quick and vague. Sometimes they'll say, DM me, I've got 5 discounted spots available. Or I'll give them my text number in there. You can just follow my page if you want more examples. Work on your self-care. If you are finding yourself frustrated, or somebody is ever mean to you and you're frustrated because they are mean to you and you're like, what the F was that? Take some time for self-care, okay? It's so important for your business. It's called self-development. It's the same thing. If you need to go take a bubble bath, go do it. If you need like a massage, I sometimes need a date night with my husband. A lot of the time when I'm having a bad day, if I'm feeling frustrated, I just sit with my kid. I don't have my phone in my hand. Nobody can get to me. And I'm very present in what I'm doing and bring in some good vibes again. You know what I mean? Like, you've got to be grateful for something. You must be happy with something going on in your life. Hold on to that, okay? There's a reason why you're doing this. Which reminds me, figure out your why. Follow up. Keep it simple. I have been doing this for over a year, so I follow up every day. And how it works is, I don't mean it as in like I've been following up with the same potential every day for a year, it means I constantly check my planner and intentionally look at who I just spoke to yesterday. So my planner, like today, I make it intentional to get like 10 to 30 new potentials in my list. So that's all these people in blue. And what I do is, so they've responded to me today. Okay, I'm going to go to bed. And if they didn't sign up with me and I haven't heard from them tomorrow morning, I'm going to look at who I talked to, okay, and they're not on my list again. I'm going to message them. I'm going to message them something as simple as, my favorite is, hey, I know you're busy, but I never heard back from you. Is everything okay? Totally opens the gateway for them to tell me what's up and not feeling pressured, okay? Or so they don't say anything then. Next day, I'll go back. Hey, girl, I've got 2 spots left for my discounted price. Did you still want one? Don't hear anything. I'll follow up on Friday, and I'll let her know, like, I've got 1 discounted spot left, and it is up for grabs. Just let me know, like, does she want it? It doesn't have to be too intricate. Sometimes I will let them know that my team is up for a super big promotion right now, and I could really use their support. Is there any way that they'd still be willing to do a 90-day challenge with me? That's like my biggest one. And a lot of people are like, oh yeah, okay, sure. Okay. And it is the end of the month. And if you have been posting about your business, like they're going to see it on your stuff. Like I know a lot of you guys have been pushing. So like, don't let it go to waste. I always push to the very end. Sometimes I do GIFs. I really like GIFs. And then let's say, so they didn't message me back on the day that they were supposed to join, or they ignored me or left me on unread. Maybe next Friday I will get a little braver and I'll ask them to join my team. But I'm not going to say, hey, join my team. I'm going to say something like, so I'll interact with their page a bit. I'll look at their page. I'll try to comment on a post. I'll try to react on a post. And then I will, typically, if you're somebody I really want on my team, or I really like your page in general, even if I ask you to be a customer or a house to post, I will turn on my post notifications for you so that every time that you post, I get a ding and I can just go stalk your page a bit. That means that we're building that relationship super fast. So I don't have to wait 2 months for you to join my team, because every time I interact with you, Facebook thinks that we're friends. So and if you react back with me, it's even better. Anyways, that person is going to see your posts. And it's just going to be so good for you. I'm telling you, it works every time. And just be like, I was just taking a second glance at your profile. Would you be interested in making some extra money from your phone? Dude, I keep it so simple. Like, I don't give them this long thing. I personally would be like, oh, okay, I received that. It's casual, but it's not too much. Sometimes if I've never messaged to you before, like on Instagram, I do things a little differently. On Instagram, I will message for distributors. I think everybody should have this opportunity, and I'm not so scared on Instagram because Facebook is so personal and like local. So I really rely on going live and just being friendly, getting host to post, and then follow-ups. That's how I get my DTs. Whereas Instagram, I just message for them. I have no fear. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Instagram is just different for me. And you hear a lot of the same objections. I don't really send a whole lot of screenshots to my upline anymore because I have all the scripts that she's ever given me. If you guys have all the scripts that I've given you, you should try. Like, just do it. If you're gonna make mistakes or say the wrong thing, like, I don't know what's the right thing. I don't have like a magical wizard wand or anything like that. There were times where I felt super anxious because my upline didn't get back to me soon enough. So guess what I did? I messaged that person back. I was like, whatever. If they don't join right now, I'll figure it out. Man, my messages from the beginning were so bad. I've just improved like crazy. Like, you can't even tell that I'm trying to. The other thing is, somebody messaged me, like, how do you, some people I do ask if they want to make money on Facebook. I really like your profile, or you're really sweet and you just have good vibes. Like, I think that you're a mini me. Yeah, I'm going to be like, yo, you need to do this with me. And I have no fear. I do a lot of voice chat. But that's, like I said, that's kind of up to you. So, but that's how I grow my team. That's how I build connections really fast, because I know that that's what it did for me with Sarah. Seeing her go live, hearing her voice, hearing that she was a real person, sealed the deal for me. She wasn't this picture on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Dude, yes. So that's the thing. And how if I'm describing something to somebody, I get them hyped up about the product. I tell them what it is. I ask them if that's something that they'd be interested in. Then I let them know the price, and ask them if they'd be in or down for my 90-day challenge. I explain what the 90-day challenge is, and then I get them signed up. Not everybody signs up on the spot. I do have to talk to a lot of people. Um, Hence why I have like a message 50 to 100 people every single day. And I know that Jade has a big, huge thing for September coming, so that maybe we can cut that down. We don't have to spend so much time messaging. Let's go back. Follow-ups. Getting DTs. Let me see if I missed anything about getting DTs. I just up my life post game a lot, and I don't want to sound like I do like a business post every other day. A business post is extremely vague. It'll say something like college students wanted, or looking to hire positions, flexible hours, earn $100 shopping spree, work from your phone anywhere, anytime. Like, keep it, you don't say anything about why you joined It Works. Life posts can be hard. So for me personally, I have to take notes and throughout the day, and you have to remember why you joined. Are you looking to make extra money for what? And if it doesn't excite you, dream bigger. Dream bigger. Even if it sounds crazy, make a dream board. Do something. Like, you got to be excited. I got so excited. I still get excited thinking about how this business is going to pay for a trip to Disneyland. Every day, it's taking me to Michigan. It took me to Florida, like stuff that I didn't ever believe was possible before. And now I'm doing it while I get to raise my son from home. And that's my like number one, man. Just, it means everything to me. And that meant $500 my goal was $500. $500 would mean extra money in the savings plus a car payment. A car payment would, be great, and then we could start getting ahead. And that's what we did. We started getting ahead, and we put money in. Now Wade has his own savings. He has more money in his savings that I'm so proud of. Like, out of all of our accounts, I just never, like, I never thought, I was in such a dark place when I joined. Okay. Anybody can do this. So go live, talk about common objections. So I did one a while ago about, hey, Linda, it was the girl, my best friend, who, didn't support my business and posted about me on Facebook. I talked about it, but I changed the name. She and I are the only people who know about that entire thing, so we're just going to keep it like that. But I was very nice, but I said, hey, I'm going to prove you wrong, man. Like, you think that this is a scam? You think that this is dumb? It's because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't understand how this business works. It is a small business and is no different than Amazon shipping out, from one warehouse to another, except the person who's on the other side making the money is the little man, is you, like the guy at home. Like, the whole reason why this company started is because of the little guy needed some more money. So, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I signed 6 DTs that week when I talked about Hey Linda. And I just told people, like, I was serious about this. I was ready to be a business owner. I was ready to own my own business and own my own time and be my own boss and make my own hours. And this is yours. This is flexible. Like, when people just quit or whatever, they always say something like, I'm sorry to disappoint you, when it's not me. Like, I work my business. I feel good about working my business every single day, man. But I'm just sad to see you go. Like, do you get what I mean? It's just, it's all on you. It's you and what you envisioned for yourself. I caught it early. I saw what this could do, and I saw the money that could be made here. There's so many different bonuses that you can unlock. It's amazing. It's so amazing, and it's just, the company is constantly changing for you. It's crazy what we've been able to do on social media. We even have people trying to copy our stuff, man. Like, I see it all the time. There's like a local editing team, I swear, on the opposite direct sales. Anyways, um, ba, ba, ba. Staying consistent. I've never gone a day without working my business, even just a little bit. And even if you have, or you've taken a break, you can always start over from day one and start making it a habit not to. Just saying. You can always make a change for tomorrow. Like right now, starting right now. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's the same people that say that they don't have time, but they make time to clean the house. Dude, the dishes can wait. $200 means I can go to Vermont with my husband and splurge on a huge new wardrobe for my baby. That's what we just did with $200. It was awesome. It was amazing, and it was because I sold Skinny Coffee. It was like, I wish I would have posted about it. It would have been so good. I just wanted to soak that moment in, and I just cried in the parking lot. So keep your planner with you. And if you don't want to keep your planner with you, start using your phone, your calendar, something. Make it a habit. I didn't like carrying around my planner, but it's literally with me at all times, or at least a piece of paper and a pen is. Ask my husband. It drives him nuts. When I went diamond, I did that so often that I actually ruined the bed comforter with pen marks because I kept forgetting to put the cap back on. So, tip. If you ever think that you are feeling annoying, ask yourself, are you harassing somebody? I don't harass somebody. If somebody tells me that they're not interested and they don't want to hear my pitch, like, okay, peace. Like, I'm not going to keep bothering somebody. But if somebody doesn't respond to your first follow-up or reads it and ignores it, it doesn't mean that they hate you or that there's anything against you. They could have gotten busy. Their life does not revolve around you and your business. Think about it. We are all thinking about ourselves at the end of the day. They are not thinking about you. They've got other stuff going on in their lives other than Facebook Messenger. And that's how I see it. I know that you guys are busy, so I'm not going to get mad at you if you don't answer my messages. It's crazy. But it's mindset. That's all this is. Girl, Wash Your Face. I totally recommend listening to on Audible. You can get the free version because you guys have never downloaded it yet. Do it and then get that book. It's amazing. It'll just touch your heart. That's what I've been jamming out to. It makes me feel good, and I seriously could listen to that for a lifetime to come. It's good. It's exactly how I felt. Don't compare your notes. Don't compare your notes to mine. You know, some people see my posts and you guys see 100 reacts and 100 comments when I've been doing this a lot longer than some of you. And I've been doing it consistently a lot longer than some of you. And if you're not being consistent right now, that is okay. Like I said, give yourself some grace, forgive, and start tomorrow. But I have not gone a day without posting, messaging, following up, adding friends, even if it's just a little, just something. You need something, because every time you don't work your business, you set yourself back 5 days, and that could feel like a lifetime. It sucks. You're going to have these ups and downs, and things aren't going to go your way. You're going to have declined cards. You cannot rely on everybody else to bring your paycheck. Like, this is yours. Oh, What else did I do today? While I was like cooking, we can do Captivate for 500 friends, 15 Facebook friends. I posted and I got 16 follow-up messages responded to. During my pee breaks, I sent out 10 messages. And then usually at night is when I will, like, because the baby's sleeping, the world is quiet at one point or another, and even if I am dead tired, which it happens, I push through it and then I feel super good and sleep like a baby. I mean, I've never regret being a little tired or going to bed extra tired because, you know, Wade's molars are growing in and he hasn't slept for 2 nights before, and I am behind on my business because this thing piled up and this huge catastrophe went over here. Like, it's so unpredictable, but you do what you can every single day and just plan it out if you have to. Like I said, my follow up and me committing means I need to plan this out every Sunday, no matter what. And that's what I do every Sunday, even if it's like 1 o'clock in the morning and I don't want to do it. Because at the end of the day, it means food on the table. So, does anybody have any questions? Or did I like miss anything? Real quick. I had some other generics like editing and Instagram stories, that kind of thing. Talk to me privately or check out my Instagram story on YouTube. It's really good. It literally will even share screens and you can see everything. I take a lot of my pictures, by the way, on the weekends, typically like family time, and because I know I'll be like dolled up or I'll be out and about. Anytime I'm out and about, I don't have time to take pictures every single day. I don't. That's not something I want to fit in my priority list. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a picture for 4 posts. So I just take a bunch for one day and save them for a rainy day. And if you guys want, since it is the end of the month, like I said, it's not over till it's over. We have less than a minute though. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. I'll talk to you later. Bye.